Marvel just aired the first ever trailer for Ironheart on the same day the DCU's Superman trailer drops, and the series will have a 3-episode premiere in June for a 6-episode series in total. Yikes! It is almost impossible to think that Ironheart is anything but an afterthought for Disney, which has announced that it is scaling back on TV series, presumably for reasons like this. The new spot shows of Riri Williams, architect of a new, Stark-like suit in the wake of his death, though with seemingly no connection to the man, nor did their stories overlap when the character first introduced in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, as a disjointed part of that film. Ryan Coogler seemed to want to show her off in the sequel film he directed, and while he remains an executive producer on the series, Ironheart does not look good from this trailer, and it definitely does not seem likely Disney believes in it all that much with this kind of promotion and that airing schedule. Given that Ironheart is starring a black woman, there is unfortunately already a mass amount of DEI and woke culture war commentary attached to this already, but the seeming quality issues seem to have nothing to do with that. Riri Williams has an established comic presence, but this trailer, and her previous appearance, do not seem to channel anything that made her charismatic and popular. And the seeming villain of the story, Anthony Ramos the Hood, already feels off from his performance. Riri Williams, Dominique Thorne, returns home to Chicago to build her own armored suit and becomes entangled with Parker Robin/the Hood, Anthony Ramos, after the events in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. To his cheap-looking costume. Ironheart is finally ready to see the light of day. Over 4 years after it was first announced by Marvel president Kevin Feige, the Dominique Thorne-fronted TV series will land on Disney Plus on June 24. With the live-action show's first trailer being released on May 14 and its actual release being only a month away, there's no better time than now to learn more about Ironheart. With that in mind, I've compiled this handy guide to bring you more information, and the odd rumor, on the small screen project. There's only one Marvel production you need to watch on Disney Plus, aka one of the world's best streaming services, before Ironheart is released. If you've read through this guide so far, you'll know that Black Panther 2, i.e. one of the best Marvel movies of recent years, is all you need to stream to catch up on Williams' story. She's also appeared in Season 3 of the animated MCU TV show What If? But because it has no bearing on Ironheart's journey in the MCU, it isn't necessary to watch the episode she appears in. The short answer is, I don't know. Ironheart could have become a fundamental part of the MCU if her solo series had released sooner. In fact, given her comparisons to a certain Tony Stark and his superhero alter ego in Iron Man, Thorne's Williams could have been his natural MCU successor. With Disney shaking things up at Marvel Studios since Ironheart was greenlit and the latter failing to capitalize on her potential popularity post-Wakanda Forever, though, the character's MCU fate is yet to be determined. If Ironheart is a hit, it's possible that she'll be a late addition to the cast of Avengers, Doomsday and/or Avengers, Secret Wars. However, should the series struggle to leave an impression, Williams could find herself relegated to the sidelines. Land somewhere in between the two and, given her relative age, she may join the ranks of the MCU's long-rumored Young Avengers, or Champions, whatever they'll be called, production. Until her show ends, then, we're none the wiser about what impact Ironheart will have on Marvel's cinematic juggernaut.